Hello, my shining stars, Cancers. Here is your horoscope for November. This month is very interesting because it has radical change and has long-term goals and long-term algorithms. But let's start from the beginning. On the 1st of November, it will be a new moon in Scorpio in your house 5, house of joy, celebration, pleasures, vacations, gifts, inspiration. It's a very good house. And new moon in Scorpio will bring you deep, significant connections, attachments with someone, or you will be so busy with delightful and joyful events. Or maybe you will receive the news when you will be invited for a wedding or a party. It's an amazing time for flirtation, dating, new passion, an amazing time to meet new people. But please check it out. The new moon in Scorpio, I have a book about it. It's available on Kindle, Amazon, and you will know what is best to avoid and what is best to do when moon is in Scorpio. So if you are single or you're looking for a new opportunity to develop your romantic life, this would be a wonderful time. New moon in Scorpio from the 1st of November. On the 2nd of November, Mercury, the planet of logic, commerce, traveling, ideas, will enter Sagittarius in your house 6. House 6 is house of your health, additional responsibilities, your pets. So maybe you will receive the news regarding your promotion or change in a schedule. Maybe you will find a nanny for your kids or a nurse for your older parents or assistants. House 6 is everything that is service business as well as your surroundings, so your siblings, neighbors, roommates. And in this dimension you will have some changes and news, but please keep in mind that in the end of the month we will have retrograde Mercury, and certain things that you will start doing in November will be redone, redo, or reviewed in the end of the month. Between the 2nd and 4th of November, we have the most tense aspect of this astrological year, the opposition between Mars, the planet of wars, passion, and energy, and Pluto, a big transformer of our souls. Also, during this time, Venus will be opposed Jupiter, which is a not good configuration. So if you can avoid big purchases, be extremely cautious who you meet, in people, on a dating website, be extra cautious because this circle and trap of karmic events might take long-term consequences. In the world, opposition Mars and Pluto will be felt as the big financial crisis, power struggle or struggle for power, political, economical, and financial crisis. And this is just the first shock, and we will have a series of these earthquakes. First one is in November, second one the beginning of January, and the last one in the end of April. So be ready, because it will be on your axis of you and other people, your identity, values, style, fashion, how you present yourself, and how others see you, your family, marriages, engagement, divorces, everything regarding family relationship. Pluto has no mercy for things that do not serve you any longer. So you can use this a wave of luck to cut off all unnecessary and toxic relationships. Also remember what you had in 2008, because Pluto will have the same cycle and repetition of certain events again. And because now you are a totally different person, you will be expected to act differently and more wise. You are a new person now, so you will have another life exam. On the November 4th, Mars is entering Leo in your financial house. What a wonderful combination. You will be so proud of your achievements, your values, your work. You will want to demonstrate it to everybody, because this is the effect of Leo. Leo loves fashion, luxury, self-attention, to be a center of attention in different social circles. So it's an amazing time for vloggers, bloggers, performances, because Mars will give you extra energy to shine bright and to carry the heavy burden to be famous on your shoulders. It's an amazing time for promotions, advertising of your business, for creating your masterpiece. And when you will be on top of the fame, You have to be cautious who you attract and filter your friends and circle of your acquaintances, because you will attract some scammers in your life, and it would be nice if your scam radar will be a working condition. Mars and Leo also can become that Leo that has to show the boundaries and that he or she is the king of the animal kingdom. And maybe it will be a time when you will have to prove your worth or to show your authority and to stir a conflict that will lead for you to set your boundaries and show who you really are, to face your fears maybe. The only thing, you will be so successful that other people who will try to follow your example will not be that successful. So please keep this in mind and avoid any arrogancy as well as pride. On November 11th, Venus enters Capricorn in your realm of relationship and partnership. Your relationship will become warmer and better quality. You'll attract right people in the right moment in the right time. You will be able to find the balance when you had some tense relationship even with your enemies, and it would be a nice time to turn your enemies into your friends. As well as Venus is a planet of love and money, inspiration, art, and harmony, and it will grant in Capricorn practical solutions to the decisions that you will make. Maybe you will be attracted to people who are older by age or by higher by status, and a relationship will last long. So this transit is extremely favorable for your sign. Venus and Capricorn also can signify a person who you will meet who will be so wise that will brighten your life with advice or certain achievements and will assist you approaching your goals faster. On November 15th, we have a very tense full moon, and it's a financial full moon. In the world, you will observe the crisis all over, and many astrologers, they recommend to withdraw cash from the banks. But I just remember the financial crisis of 2008, when for certain people it was the end of their financial career, but for some people it was just a very wealthy beginning. That's why in any crisis there is a full transformation, new ideas, new opportunities, and people are so different. They have different ascendants and sun signs, and that's why solar horoscope comes very handy, because you can see what sun programs for your year, and usually it's calculated from your birthday to your birthday, and you can see the main algorithms for a year that will be developed, and you can plan accordingly. So for many cancers, this year will be great. I don't want to scare you or just to point out the rainy negativity and astrological weather, but it will be always there. The key is to find the positive opportunities and the positive moments, and this is what all about, how to come to your goals without extra obstacles. Your full moon in Taurus this time will be in house 11, and full moon means climax, means developing, lots of energy, and house 11 is your circle of friends. Friendship, clubs, religion, big groups of people, online business, online dating, and certain things in the spheres, they will be very obvious and will lead you to new decisions and to your acquaintances. On November 17th, Sun will be opposed Uranus in Taurus. And because Uranus is different unexpected events and Taurus is the financial sign, I would highly recommend you not to borrow money during this time and not to make big investments. Also, I would recommend everybody to take care of their children or older parents, because unpredictable situations will be in their life, especially while traveling or doing extreme sports. If you have a chance to avoid the situations when your kids do an extreme sport during this time, middle of November, it will be, sometimes it might be life-saving, because the opposition will be regarding your house 5, house of children, joy, pleasures, and house 11, house of broaden the horizons, dreams, your future, as well as circle of friends and social media. You might observe that you will have a conflict with somebody from your friends or maybe your neighbors. Maybe you will have an financial unluck with investments or digital currency. So it will be some form of dissatisfaction between houses 5 and 11. Maybe you will be invited for a date or a concert that you will not be happy with. So something like this. Or maybe some of your friends will have unexpected behavior and you will not want to continue your friendship. It's just the fact this is the opposition of Sun and Uranus. So in general, in November, please pay attention to your health and you might receive some wrong diagnosis or the higher chance of receiving wrong diagnosis. It's programmed already in your astrological horoscope. That's why if you receive any and you are not satisfied, please seek other opinion of 2 or 3 doctors. Do not make rush decisions, not now. On November 19th, Pluto, a big transformer of our horoscope, is changing the sign, entering Aquarius for the next 20 years. I have a separate video about Pluto in Aquarius. Please check it out, because the patterns every 20-year cycle of Pluto bring very similar events. For you, it will be a full transformation of your financial independency and mutual funds, because Pluto for the next 20 years will bring you huge opportunities, big money and big shifts in your house 8, house of mutual budgets, salary of your partner, mortgages, inheritance questions, money that is not yours, maybe big, huge investments, because Pluto means big money and big structures. And Pluto in Aquarius means a big opportunities among different people. Maybe you will become famous, or your partner will become famous, vlogger in the social media, as well as any online business might bring you big income. So right now, it's not the time to open new businesses, because end of this year is not that great for creating new things, especially taking into consideration the retrograde Mercury in the end of the month. But it's a wonderful time for planning. Write down your dreams, what you want to achieve, and follow step by step, taking into consideration the good astrological weather, especially the eclipses, the lunar eclipses, and your ruler is Moon. I have the lunar guide for you that can guide you through the hard energies, because every lunar day has positive energy and negative energy. If you cut your hair on the right lunar day, you will attract money. If you cut your hair on a terrible lunar day for that, you might attract illnesses and financial losses. It works for me. I have ascendant in Cancer and I'm very moon sensitive person. So if you are like me and moon has a significant influence on you, I highly recommend you just to check out different lunar guides that I have. 19th of November, Pluto is entering Aquarius, and as a big transformer, it will bring big shifts and big changes, new opportunities, but they will not be returned to your past life, to the way how things were before. It's a totally new you. It's a very favorable time for you. Some people will start working in the police or army, some financial government organizations, because house 8 signifies those big authority financial government bodies. So it will be a total good luck for 20 years in anything that you've done right on the right lunar days. And your ruler Moon will show you the way. On November 21st, Sun enters Sagittarius in your house 6. It means that Sun brings recovery if you felt bad or you were sad. It's like personal little spring in the realm of your health, additional responsibility, pets, and service businesses. So it means that if your pet was sick, it will feel much better. Or if you were looking for somebody, for some sort of helper or nanny or nurse or somebody from assistant businesses or service businesses, you will have a good luck. And finally, you will meet these people. And don't be surprised if they will be Sagittarius by zodiac or have ascendant in Sagittarius. Very independent people, fiery nature. They are very good specialists and usually very great experts who don't like to be told what to do. They know everything on their own. You'll be busy, but you will enjoy it during this time. Saturn, the planet of karma, our karmic teacher, will stop in the same degrees in your ninth house of your astrological chart, and it will start going direct. So when Saturn was retrograde from summer, you might have some things in your life that were on hold regarding education, school, law, justice. House 9 is house of publishing, and also travels and trips, getting visas, all the processes connecting with travels and travelings. It means that those processes will start to become more active if you have them in order and you're responsible for your choices and not just leave everything to the very last moment. You will be granted luck and easy, smooth exams. It will be so easy for you to learn foreign languages or travel in the country where you wanted to go, or you will have very victorious processes, cases in the court. From 26th of November to December 16th, we have retrograde Mercury in your house 6. Today we have lots of planes near us, probably practicing flights. Retrograde Mercury is the time when certain things get algorithms for luck, for revisions, for redoing things, for reviewing, improving things, but not for the new beginnings. So retrograde Mercury will be in your house of health and additional responsibilities, pets, and service business. And the shadow corridor of retrograde Mercury is usually 10 days or 2 weeks. It depends on your ascendant as well. So if you are retrograde Mercury sensitive, you might feel it in the beginning of November. That's why I am not recommending to make big purchases or keep the receipts and make sure that you know the return policy. During this time, if you're a business owner, you will have lots of returns, some conflicts, but also on a good note, many old clients will come back to you and you will have a successful and lucrative business. Your old ideas, especially connected with service business, can bring you lots of money. It's a great time to do what you've been doing before, but do not start new projects. I will create a separate video about retrograde Mercury on my channel for Cancers, so you will know how to avoid certain misfortunes. The only thing that I would like to mention now is it's a great time to rehire some contractors that you had before, or see the same doctors you've seen before, or visit the places where you've been before to have the treatments that you had before. But there is a high chance of having the wrong diagnosis. Just please keep this in mind. Be ready to accept delays, some errors, lost packages, but it's a great time to reapply for certain things, appeal, to start things again that you wanted, that you started to do in the past. It's an amazing time to return to the places where you've been before, and so much more. Again, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do it. I will be happy to see you again. Until the next time, have a wonderful month. Goodbye.